Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amber, and this week we have a handful of recipes. I just realized I didn't count, and that probably would have been a good thing to do before starting the video. 5. We have 5 dinner recipes plus a breakfast recipe for you to try this week if you want to. First off, if you need a good fall, quick, easy nail color, I am loving this one. It is espresso with an X. Why does it never want to focus? This is what I'm wearing here. So if you just need a quick fall color that dries really, really quickly, recommend this. Just random, thought you might want to know. Number 2, I have adjusted my 0 point foods yet again. I have been doing this over the last maybe 6 weeks, slowly taking 0 point foods out as I stop eating them. There were things that I had on there that, like, when I first started, I had several 0 points, and I only got 19 points a day. I had things like beans and pasta and all sorts of things that I ate maybe once a week. So basically I was sacrificing my daily points so that I can not give points for the random times I had these things. That's not worth it. I don't recommend you doing that on your Weight Watchers journey, double W journey, whatever you want to call it. I think it's much better to have those points bulked up in your day and just paying out of your points whenever you want to eat those things, because basically you're paying for a good that you're not actually using or eating. I thought that by making these things my 0 point foods, it would help me to eat them more often, but I just ended up, not choosing them as often as I thought. So as I kind of find those things, I take those back off of my 0 point foods, and I just did that with eggs because I'm not a huge egg fan, but I have kept them 0 points to encourage me to eat them. And I'm kind of at that place to where, because I'm not this giant fan of them and I'm just kind of tired of eating them, I basically only eat them if I'm eating breakfast tacos once a week. And again, I'll pay 4 points for eggs when I want my breakfast taco rather than paying every day with a couple points. So I was 23 points, now I took eggs off, and I'm 25 points. So now my only 0 point foods, everyone gets fruits and vegetables. I have the chicken turkey combo, and I have potatoes. I eat chicken and potatoes at least every other day, if not every day. So those to me are worth it. I will gladly pay the points for that. I like having something where I know I can have a complete meal for 0 points if I need it. Say I want to go out to eat for a restaurant, I can still come home, have chicken and potatoes and a vegetable for 0 points if I need to. And I really like having that option, that staple, especially when it's built up of things that I love and I eat literally all the time. My last little thing is, guess who is in a size 14? When I started my journey, I started by myself in January, not doing Weight Watchers, started Weight Watchers at the literally May 31st, so we'll just say June. In that process, at this point, I've lost about 31 pounds. Yeah, turtle mode. I'm okay with it. I started off as an 18. I might have been closer to a 20, but that would have required me actually going and getting like blue jeans to know, and not the kind that just stretch with you. You know what I mean? So I don't really know if I was an 18 or if I was a 20. But my 16s, the last week or so, as I wear them, like basically by the end of the day, they're just kind of falling off my butt, which I don't have a great butt yet, one day. So that's not really a surprise. I hold my weight very much in my middle section, my stomach and my love handles. So when I have to go down to the next jeans, it's always as it is today. Let's see if I can show you. Make sure I'm not gonna crush my dog. Yeah, 2 weeks. So I always start off with a little bit of overhang. Yep, it's there, guys. Because if I don't, it doesn't. So as you can see, these are size 14, and I am not, they're not big, or they're not too small. So we'll get there. I have a panty line, it's fine. It's fine, I wear panties. My least favorite part, that's where, this right here is where the most of my weight is held. So there we are. Size 14 favorite. All right, still got a long way to go, but you gotta celebrate all the little milestones along the way. We are enjoying our journey. And hopefully you have spent the last week trying something new, trying a new food, trying a new workout, making sure you enjoy your journey, because we're falling in love with the journey, right? This is our challenge. My breakfast is actually the new recipe I really wanted to try for the Falling in Love challenge. This is a Kodiak cake muffin. If you're not aware of what Kodiak cakes are, you've probably been living under a rock. Welcome to the world. This is what a Kodiak cake is. It's just a pancake mix that has higher protein. So this is the mix we're gonna use instead of flour. I'm gonna make mine blueberry. You can buy the flavored Kodiak mixes if you want to basically just take out the step of choosing what it tastes like. But I would rather just buy the buttermilk, and then I can add whatever flavor I want. It can be cinnamon one week, blueberry the next week. You can have fun with it. You're gonna use eggs, applesauce, a little bit of, I'm gonna use monk fruit, but if you like stevia or any kind of 0-calorie sweetener, use whatever you like. And those are gonna just bake for 15 to 18 minutes at 350. It's gonna be super simple, and I'm excited to try them. The website says they're 1 to 2 point muffins. I haven't put it in my calculator yet to tell you if that is for sure, but there will be something on the screen. For all of these, I haven't added all these recipes to my calculator yet. By the time you see this, there will be. You'll see numbers here, and there'll also be links below with the www link as well as the original recipe link, or if I make changes, that'll be down below in the description box. It looks like they've changed it on the phone. So if you're watching from a phone, you can hit the more section, and then it will pull down more info in the description box. Moving on to our dinner options, I am starting off with actually tonight, white chili. Today is my mom's birthday, not when you're seeing this, but when I'm filming it, and she is on her way here, and I got stuff to do. Should have bought some decorations already. So we got some stuff to do. So she will be here today, and we're gonna have, I didn't want to spend that time she's here in the kitchen, but I still want us to have delicious, flavorful foods. We are going to have lower point foods so that we can enjoy a couple alcoholic beverages, as well as she loves cheesecake. So I bought a cheesecake because I can scan it and I don't have to type it in. Is that cheating? No, it's not cheating. She gets cheesecake. She's gonna be happy. So we're having an Instant Pot white chili tonight. So in my Instant Pot, I'm gonna throw in chicken breast, 3 cans. It's like cannellini, which is the white kidney beans. 1 can of that was $3.50 at my grocery store. 1 can of this was $1.20. So I saved myself like $9-ish, $8. So I saved myself about $8 just going with this white bean instead of that white bean. Use whatever bean you like, they're beans. Also gonna add a can of creamed corn and 2 cans of diced green chilies. You're also gonna add some seasonings like chili powder, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, whatever you like. We're gonna cook it for 30 minutes on the manual setting, and then naturally release the pressure for 10 minutes. Then once it's safe to open, you're gonna stir in about a cup of light sour cream. This is gonna be a 6-point dinner for 1 serving. We're probably gonna have some tortilla chips on the side. Feel free to top with cheese or whatever you like. I don't need a ton of cheese, especially since I'm putting sour cream in it. I try to limit my dairy just for digestion issues and no other issues. If you love dairy, go for it. Then the second night she is here, she loves pesto. So we're gonna do some slow cooker pesto chicken that we're turning into a pasta. Basically put your chicken breast in a slow cooker. We're gonna top it with pesto. I scanned every freaking jar. There were like 12 different types of pesto at my grocery store, which seems a bit excessive, but I like pesto, so I guess I'm here for it. I scanned every single one to see which one was the lowest in point, and this one was it. I think it's like 3 points for the 2 tablespoons. So I don't know. I might end up using this whole jar, which is 6 ounces. This is one of those recipes that it will be made before you see this. So I can tell you exactly in the description box what I decided to do. But for me, going into making it, I'm not 100% sure of the points because I'm not exactly 100% sure of what I'm gonna do with the recipe. Just gonna play. So we're gonna put this on the chicken, drizzle with a tiny bit of olive oil, and then add a little bit of chicken broth and let it cook for about 4 hours on slow cook. And then we're gonna shred the chicken, boil our noodles. I like the chickpea noodles and these red lentil noodles. These are just my store brands, but they have other brands of them. Use whatever kind of pasta you like. If you like the other kind of protein that have gluten or whatever, it's fine. Especially if you're 0 points, just make sure that it is a 0 point pasta for you. My mom gets pasta for 0 points. I don't, I'm gonna have to count it, which is perfectly fine with me. Sometimes it's worth counting. So we'll have this, mix it in with our chicken. I'm gonna add some fresh mozzarella. I'm going to make some Stromboli this week. I have it linked below. I am adjusting that recipe a little bit, so I'll write it out as well. I'm gonna use the 2 ingredient dough. We made those pizzas last week. I loved them. I do want to play around with ratios and different cook methods. Lots of people cook it in lots of different ways. Really wanted to see what it's like as a calzone, which is basically why I'm doing this recipe. So I'm gonna use the 2 ingredient dough. I'm gonna add ham and the turkey pepperoni, as well as some provolone, roll them up, and then air fry them or bake them. Probably air fry, because I like my air fryer. And then we are going to dip them in marinara sauce on the side, have it with a side salad or veggies. I'm not telling you vegetables I'm eating, because basically what I tend to do is just buy different vegetables that are either on sale or that look good. And then each night I pick one of those things to cook, just depending on how my taste buds feel that day. Sometimes you want broccoli, sometimes you don't, you know? If this Stromboli is a hit, I will be sharing it on Instagram, so go check me out over there. ams.in.progress, ams in progress with some periods in the middle. You can read, it's on the screen. Then we have a no peak chicken. This whole week, I think I'm only not cooking chicken once. I was in a chicken mood, guys, and now that's like one of my only 0 point foods. I had to stock up on that stuff, I guess. This no peak chicken, it was actually a picture I took of an old clipping. Like, you know, when they used to print recipes in the newspaper and your grandma would like cut it out because she wanted to try it. My grandma didn't, because my grandma couldn't cook, still can't cook. She doesn't have YouTube, so she's never gonna see this, don't worry. She doesn't cook, so my mom doesn't really know how to cook that well. I basically learned everything I know off of Food Network. So thank you, Rachel Ray and Emerald Lagasse and Bobby Flay. That was the only 16-year-old I knew that was like, I'm starving and I need to learn how to cook my own food. So I'm gonna watch Food Network. And back then, there weren't a lot of options, okay? It was basically those 3 people in various different shows. You wanna know how to eat for $40 a day on vacation? Rachel got you. It probably costs like $120 nowadays, but we're not going there. That was a long rant to basically say, I don't know how the heck I got, actually I think it was Pinterest. I think someone took a picture and put it on Pinterest of this clipping, and that's probably how I have it. So I don't have a website to share with you, or whose idea this was. I have no idea. And the directions are very vague. So we're gonna figure it out together. Actually, I'll figure it out and I'll post it for you. You'll know, it's down there. You're going to sprinkle your wild rice. I'm assuming you use the seasoning packet as well. We're putting in a 9x13 rice and seasoning packet. Top it with the chicken. I bought the chicken cutlets for that, so that's thinner chicken. And we're gonna sprinkle the Lipton onion soup mix, basically that box I showed you last week, sprinkle that over the chicken, then mix up a can of cream of mushroom and some water together. Pour that over, cover it with foil, and don't touch it. Don't peek. It's called no peek chicken. Do not freaking peek for 2 hours. So this is one to use when you know you have time, but you don't have time. You have time 2 hours before you want to eat, but you know, like the hour before you're going to eat, you don't have time. So you need to already have it done. That's the night you use this. This is 7 points, which is great because then I add my green vegetable, get a point back, and I'm gonna have a 6-point dinner. Basically, low point dinners just means I get more snacks during the day. And last but not least, I am going to be using my slow cooker yet again because it is the fall for me. Don't ruin it for me. It's fall here, in my opinion, I'm using my slow cooker because it makes me happy, but it's also Texas, so it's still actually really hot and I don't really want to use my oven. So that's why the slow cooker / Instant Pot, because my slow cooker died. So I have to use my Instant Pot as my slow cooker, and it's actually working out. And now I have less appliances in my tiny kitchen, so that's a win. I don't know what these Saturday videos do to me, but I can't stop talking to them. I'm going to use a turkey sausage. I'm looking at the macros, which are here. And so basically I'm comparing it, like, okay, which one has more fat? Which one has more protein? And I picked this one because it has less fat and more protein than, what is it, like the Johnsonville, whatever that brand is. That turkey sausage it only had like 2 grams of protein or something ridiculous per 2 ounces. This one has 11 grams of protein for 2 ounces. So whether this is more points or not, this is the one I want. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this up, brown it with an onion and some garlic on my sauté function. Then I'm gonna add in, I have these little baby potatoes. Actually, I'm gonna show you because they're so cute. Add in these cute little guys. They have like these little, they're all different colors. It's so pretty. What is it about purple food? It's just so pretty. Add these in, I'm gonna cut them in half, as well as probably 2 cans of green beans. Put in some seasonings. I'm probably gonna use Tony Chachere's with some like garlic, onion, and other goodies, and let it cook for 4 hours on high heat. And that's it. And I don't even have to add a vegetable on the side of this one because the vegetable's already in it. I probably will add some French onion. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna add some French bread on the side for my husband because sometimes, you know, he needs a little extra carbs and stuff. He's working out too. He's 6'3". He works a lot and is active. So got to get your man a little extra food. If you're a dieting woman and you're trying to make your husband eat the same amount of food as you, that's just cruel. Don't do that. I will see y'all on Wednesday. I really hope that y'all are doing well. Please leave me comments saying hi, where you are on your journey. I love it when y'all say stuff. Even if you just are like, hi, what's up? You know, you make my day. Appreciate you. And we are like this close, 1,000. Y'all, I had 12 subscribers for like 4 months. 4 solid months. I don't know if it was probably 3 months. So to say that now, I started my channel at the end of February. I know I signed up February 25th. I'm not sure when the first video got posted. So to now be at almost 1,000 people, yeah, it's mind-boggling, and I'm so thankful for y'all for watching. I really, really hope that this content provides, oh my gosh, I'm tearing up. See, I actually do care. I hope it really provides you with help, inspiration, a friend. It's not fun to show fluff and stuff on, you know, the interwebs where anyone can see it, but I feel confident in doing that because y'all are so kind, so respectful. Y'all are there in the journey with me. So there's a camaraderie that we have, and I just really appreciate it. Know that every comment, every thumbs up, every subscription, it means the world to me. I really, really thank you. I'm gonna go before I start crying. Bye, guys.